But we got to have a feed. And then we'll see if I actually make it live. There we go. And we'll see if this one makes it. There we go. Is this working? Yay! Everything's working. Everything is awesome. Everything is awesome when you're part of a team. Cool. All right, I think everything's ready to go here. Turn my starting in 5 minutes official sign off. That's all good. I just close these two, and then we'll size this to the screen for when we need to search and find stuff. We'll load a little Craft of Exile. We might need it. You never know. I kind of need to update the chat to not have a background like that, right? Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Not good. Twitch. Platform. Huh. How do I turn the transparency off of this? No idea. Filters, maybe? Nope, there are no filters. Well, maybe I'll just leave it there. It just kind of looks nasty. You can't see the XP bar, and you can go like that, maybe. Yeah, that kind of works. It's nice when people can see cross-platform chat. Like, oh, that looks terrible. Like, if you're on YouTube and you can see the Twitch chat, it's a pretty nice experience. Let's see. I built the tool here. Background opacity. That's what I need to change. Opacity is like we want it 0. Do we want it 0? Oh boy. Load settings. Paste your URL. There we go, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Boop. Boop. Boop, boop, boop. And boop. Load settings. Right, there's my settings. Opacity. 0. Does that work? I'll try that. How do I export a new link, though? Dang it. I thought I had everything ready tonight. Now here I am, kicking the tires. Messing things up. Oh, there we go. Copy URL. Okay, let's try this. Boop. Aha. I think that's going to be better. Let me send a test. Yeah, dude. I think that's good. That's a great tool, whoever built that. Fantastic work.
Yes?
All right. It's time to get our mapping on, baby. Additional pits is where it's at tonight. We love pits. I'm going for this tower here. Get some more juice going. Towers! We got to use all the towers before they're gone. Something's going to be really wrong when they go away. I know it. You know it. We all know it. Dude, that was an exile in the abyss. That was a chance for the jewel. No beans. I got to turn my stream preview off, and I think things will be smoother here. A little bit jittery. They get a rarity shrine too? Sweet. Holy juicy, bro. Holy juicy. God, Abyss is so awesome, isn't it? This is just exactly what you want. Tons and tons of monsters. Boom. The end. That was a juicy abyss, dude. I gotta turn my Discord audio off so we're not hearing replicated Discord sounds all night. Tier 4 ornate plate. Should that be on in my filter? I guess so. Tier 1 armor. Oh. Pew, 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 pew. The additional proj from Headhunter is so nice. Look at that spread. That's insane. Wow, this map has so many rare monsters. Ooh, Vol Orbs are back on the menu tonight, according to Filter Blade. What is that ring? I don't think I know what that ring is. Oh, it's Original Sin. Dude, that's cool. Oh, I've never found that in either game. That's friggin' awesome.
I'll not say no to that.
In PoE 1, that ring is cracked. I'll put that in a trophy case. All right, that's the map, dude. That was it. That's really fast. Yay. Got sound effects. They need to be a little bit lower. Nice. Original Sin. I can't believe it, dude. 100% of LE damage converted to chaos damage. That is so cool. Ooh. It's a little beauty. Come on. Aw, bummer. Let's go in here. I need to get like a item trophy case. They have those in PoE 1. I don't think they have them here. Accessories. It would be like hideout, right? It says there's 23 decorations. Item display case. Yeah. Gimme, gimme. That's so awesome. I love hideout stuff, man. I'm such a sucker for it. Oops. Like that there. Gotta move everything a little bit here. It'll be good for it to be closer together anyway. Now, how do I put an item in there, I wonder? Get to figure that out. Dun, 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 dun. Turn that off. Okay. Let's see here. Grab it. Drop it in. Boop. Cool. That's so neat.
Yes?
I love PoE cosmetics. I'm freaking obsessed with them. It's unhealthy. All right, more additional pits. It's the only type of map I'm running tonight is additional pits maps. They're super OP. Don't tell anyone. Where are my audio levels? Yeah. I think for the map, I'm going to turn music down because it's all deli music, but back in the hideout, crank it up. Look at all the rares down there in this tiny area. This is going to be crazy. And there's Beyond Corruption. Heyo. Blue Prismatic. That's really exciting too. Thought I had all shields off. I guess because it's a tier 5. That's it. That was the Abyss. That was insane. Love Abyss. It's way too cool. I don't know how to evaluate a shield, dude. What are shields? Who uses those? What's wrong with them? Bad, right? It's a bad shield. Oh, I like that belt. I'm going to do something with that belt. I got plans for belts tonight. Dude, my damage feels like more cracked than usual. What is my tooltip? 800k? That's pretty cracked. Oh, wait. Bad. Whoa. I think it's the end of the map. These maps are over so fast it feels weird. They should take longer. Whoa. That's a really good chaos roll on those.
Slowly but surely.
Slowly but surely. Okay, this thing, 30 strength. It's tier 2. It's bad, though. This thing... I mean, if we roll like a tier 1% ES, it could end up being insane. We rolled a hybrid, so it's not exactly the dream. Yeah, I mean, the chaos is really good. We can see if I can roll off the regen. Oh, I actually rolled it. It hit thorns. Boo. There goes the chaos. Okay, that's done. All right, this belt. I'm going to see if I can roll off the strength with an insanity. Successful. So now... Oh, no, that was unsuccessful. Wait, that just added it. Removes a random modifier. What did it remove? Must have removed a prefix. Oops. Not what I wanted to do there, but the idea is to do this and then roll more cool things on it. It's a new concept. Still in progress, apparently.
Have an order?
Hello. Okay, we need some tablets now. Grand Project. Do I want to Grand Project this zone? That would let me jump here. I could get that tower. But that's pretty much it. And walking there is 4 tiles. So no, we are not going to Grand Project this zone. We're going to go buy some tablets though. Tablets. Generally with tablets, first thing I'm doing is searching for XP combo tablets and just like looking at the events of them. 5 annuls is a little more than they've been, but that's a ritual one. Here we go. For some reason this tool thinks 5 annuls are cheaper than 1 div. Lots of potential for scam with that difference going on. All right, here's a 1 diver 17 expedition. I like that.
It's
Boom.
done.
Very nice.
All
Let's see what
sorted.
else he has. Bad quant. Bad quant. I only buy 7 quants. That's it. Everything else is nothing to me. Here's a 2-div ritual. XP gain. That's solid. I like that one. And then lastly, we're going to need an irradiation one.
Oh,
Boop.
nice choice.
Thank you. So for this one, we'll turn that off and we'll say maps are radiated. Search the rare ones first because they can have really cool properties, and if they're only 1 div, then it's worth it. These are already 2 div, so we'll go back to normal and get the cheapos. 1 annulment is about 150 exalts. I'm actually going to turn off annulments on this search and see if they're cheaper. Nope. Let's go straight exalted orb. Oh, look at that. That probably is cheaper than 1 annul. Man, the trading site is so unfamiliar with the weights of prices in the market right now that if you force exalts, oh, really, that got purchased? If you force exalts, you will save lots of money. That's crazy, actually. Oh, I need some more. Speaking of exalts, I don't ever hang on to exalts, so. What's up, Rex? What makes you say that, dude?
I'll fill that in as soon as I can.
Why is that the thing you're
What's new?
saying? You're my first chat tonight, by the way.
Sure thing. Good.
I've got my viewer counts here. There's people watching. Just nobody's chatting, which is your right. Let's keep talking to myself. Oh, baby. Here we go. Poof. That's some juice. I love that. Okay. I'm gonna go back to the shop and grab another additional pits map because it's the best. And normally we would walk here, but I think I've done enough like area juicing. So I think I'm gonna backtrack and actually just like run some good maps. Let's start with this Grimhaven. Chaos spamming for a 1 in 200. Very nice, Curse. Well, thanks for saying something. I know some people are out there. It gives me a little energy to know, like, people are actively watching.
I won't falter. A worthy foe.
Where the fuck?
I'll take that.
Did you know there's evil people out there who don't like Amazon's voice? Are you one of them? Are you one of the evils? What does this do again? Increase rarity and defenses? That's cool. I didn't know actually that was in there. That's why I have so much yes. Whoop. We are zooming. This is maximum zoomy, dude. Divine! Let's go! Ah, I love it. It's Egret from the north. Yo, what's up, Faber? Good evening, dude. How are you tonight? Speaking of Australians, where's Haley Jade? She found somebody else to watch. No fair. Oh, no. What are you trying to hit, Curse? What's the goal, dude? Oh, another breach. Sweet.
That ought
Oh, did I hit that other breach? I didn't even think I hit it. Okay, it's on. Oh, very nice. I didn't know you were in New Zealand. That's cool. God, New Zealand's cool.
My man is gone.
At least as an outsider looking in, seems like a sweet place. I'm very much an outdoorsman, so even though I'm like a super degen video game nerd, my other thing I do is spend lots of time outside with my kids. So in that way, New Zealand is very appealing. What do I think about endgame changes? It'll be really fun. Oh, Grand Project. It'll be super fun to have some changes. I do have a pessimistic view of them. And it's mostly rooted in just like how PoE 1 is. And how they just won't like reproduce that. But I do think no towers is going to be better than towers. What are you thinking of him, Faber? Hit the +3 proj fracture? Dude, nice. That's huge. That's worth so much, isn't it? Proj is like one of the only things you can't just like force onto these ammies. Yeah, it seems like that in New Zealand.
A clean kill.
I read a book with my son recently, and it was like a kid's biography of Edmund Hillary, who, if my memory is serving, was a native New Zealander. Maybe you know of him. What's up, Kevin? Yep. Hollow Palm, I kind of hit the final form. There was definitely some like super expensive itemization I still could have done. But I really wanted to do something else this season. And something with like Shatter and big AoE clear is always really fun. So here we are. This build's also a little like more efficient for infinite mapping, which is my life right now because I'm going for level 100. So there's a little bit of that going on too. Just like this build being cozier and it's, easier to just infinite spam on this build. But it's also just really fun, really insane build. The Hollow Palm is probably better overall because the single target is insane. Whoa! But this one's probably a little bit better at mapping just because of the cleanliness of the clear. He's on your $5 bill? Oh my god, that's awesome. Yeah, man, he's a legend. His life story is super cool. That sounds about right, Curse. 30D for one fracture on an amulet. That's insane and awesome, by the way. All right. For those, cheap. Yay. Here's a chaotic rarity. For that one's too cheap. Yay. Actually pulling stuff out of here. We got a ring. That's like an okay ring. I can grab that and give it a couple of slams for fun. Slams for funsies. Yeah, we'll pass. Okay, was that everything here? Oh, there's an expedition. How do you pick up items by holding the mouse once? What do you mean? What are you talking about, man? Element threshold, we don't want that. Break armor, chaos damage. A little bit scary on the mods here, but it should be okay. Get some fireworks going. Whoa, that was weird. For some reason my guy stopped shooting his bow there. That was terrifying. See, I took some damage. I almost dipped out of my ES pool there. Freaky. Yeah, the ice shot build is super satisfying. Safe recommendations for sure. But yeah, Kevin, hopefully that answers your question. I do have tons of like VOD content of the Hollow Palm build if you're looking to see like the playstyle perfected and things like that. I got those out there. Otherwise, it's time to move on to shattering. What the? This turned into a remove only? Ay, ay, ay. Come on, man. Earlier today, I rolled 100 maps. It was an exhausting map rolling session. I wish it on nobody to roll 100 maps at once. I'm sure many people do it, and I wish it on nobody. You thought I hold the left click and they get picked up? No, just tap it. It should be one tap if you've got an equivalent set up to me and you're hitting the perfect timing and the boss is frozen. It should absolutely be a one tap. You also need to be close to the boss to shotgun the explosion, which basically doubles it. Yeah, I mean, if you miss, it'll leave behind some health on the boss, and then, like, they're probably still frozen, so it's not a big deal, but the one shot is very satisfying when you get it down.
That was almost a challenge.
I like this map. It's a good one. Whew.
The hunt is on.
Delirium song's getting me down, man. Gotta turn it down. Oh my god. We are 3 for 3 on Divines tonight. Let's go. Found a perfect chaos earlier. I think it was my first perfect chaos find. Is it actually frame perfect timing, or is there some lenience? There's a little bit of lenience, but there's a tiny moment where your character glows, and you have to release within that moment. And I would say, compared to like most games where you have to do something like that, this game is pretty unforgiving with it. Like, before and after the moment are both bad. But yeah, that one shot, if for some reason you were going to like do pinnacle bosses or something, if you could generate frenzy charges, the barrage would, you know, have multiple repeats per frenzy charge. So whatever the single target dips is for that snipe, you're just multiplying it at that point. Something to think about if you're going to like do Zest or something with this build. What's up, Tevin? I am at 121% rarity.
That was almost a challenge.
I believe like 100 is pretty well recommended for currency drops. I definitely, like, as soon as I decided to infinite map and not do pinnacle content, my first priority was getting to over 100 rarity, because in my opinion, it's kind of a waste of time to run around in maps looking for items without 100 rarity on.
Ready to hunt. There, after the spirit.
Now, if you're doing pinnacle content, like repeat Zest or logbooks, it matters far less, because there's inherently valuable things in that content that rarity does not really affect. Especially like the boss drops. But yeah, otherwise, get your rarity going. Yeah, for sure, man. 91's good. I believe it was pretty tried and true from the end of the .1 season, so they had to make changes 3/4 of the way through .1, and they nerfed rarity. But the new tests that were done by, you know, real content creators yielded that, like, after 100, the diminishing returns were quite noticeable. But before 100, they were pretty solid.
That's the one.
Oh, we got double wisp in Omni. Dang it.
We're wearing it down. Don't let another one down. Good work.
Thank you. Tooltips
You're
at
honest,
400k, just slightly buffed.
You're meaningless.
See you, buddy.
You there.
You're at 270. That's solid.
A clean kill.
I mean, so I occasionally play with my buddy who's got like a cool rarity bot character going, and he's at over 250, and it is noticeable. Now, part of that is player count, which is a huge factor in like drop density, but another part of it is the rarity, and it's really noticeable that it's good.
Hell.
Whoa! Those guys are kind of beefy in a freaky way, dude. Scary. Scary Jerry when Expedition is doing this. Oh my god, and of course they dropped something really good. That's a logbook, okay. It's not insane. It's good though. Whew. I don't know why that Expedition was so scary. There's nothing on it that indicates they should have taken less damage. That's weird. I know those shield guys are tricky because they like reverse your attacks back to you, but yeah, that was kind of weird. Yo, what's up, Puma? Good evening. How are you tonight? Okay, that's another map in the hole. It's down to 0 monsters. You'll love to see it. Really big into belts right now. I'm checking all the belts for tier 1 resist rolls. I sold a belt for 15 div, like a rare belt. It's like, man, who is spending 15 divs on rare belts? Yo, what's up, Juan? Dude, that's awesome to hear. Hey, Cozy Boys, welcome, welcome. Juan, did you do like a speed run to 95? Got there fast, I bet. And that is awesome to hear. Finding so many tier 5 shields tonight. Making bank. A div in every map. Rituals, printing. We got logbooks. We got Sakama tokens for Zhao. We're all set here.
Oh, it's you. Someone is bound to buy that.
More pits. Let's go. Started working on your second character? Cool. What's that going to be? Character rolling is awesome. I don't understand why the quantity on a lot of these is quite a bit lower than I would expect. I'm going to hop down here to this tower. Oh, that one looks open. Aha! I need to run this bad boy. Let's do it. How much damage do belts do? They don't really do any damage, usually. This one I wear captures modifiers from rare monsters when I kill them. So that adds a lot of damage inherently. But generally the belts I'm trying to craft on are defensive belts. So just resists and then like flask-based properties that people want. Reap Mana Stacking Ritualist. Cool. That sounds fun. I've heard there's some cool things going on with Reap this season. Oh, baby. Zoom, zoom time. Zoom, 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 zoom. Max Life Triple Res Belts. That must have been what I sold. Because, yeah, I looked at the belt and I price checked it and I was like, damn, there's no belts like that. So I guess I'll throw it up for 15 div. But, like, who buys a rare belt in 2025? And then it's sold. And I was like, what the heck? Somebody did buy a rare belt in 2025. Oh, that's good to hear, Tevin. Glad to hear it, man. Well, that boss didn't get to do much. It's exciting, cozy. It's really what it's all about in PoE. Like, if this game were delivered like it was, you know, 2002 and you, like, went to Best Buy and bought a CD and you just played with yourself, people would love it so much more. Because you just have to, like, work on your own builds, and the theory crafting space is, like, just endless. And so creative, like, endless variation. It's so great. It's not the world we live in, but you can pretend. Abyss on the 3rd floor with a boss? This is gonna get weird.
That was almost a challenge.
Potential to die here. This boss is scary, man. I've had him one-shot me really weirdly before.
I've no mana.
Trying to be really safe. Boom. That was his one-shot. That little slam he was about to do. Teleporting around, that was terrifying. Where's the other pits? This was an additional pits map. Are they over here? What? Scam. The map scammed me. Unless they're on the 4th floor. No way. Have you seen Foldable Humans video? It's rude to be bad at Warcraft. No, I have not. Feel free to drop in Discord. Tier 1 Spirit and how much Chaos? What? What say you? Tier 4 crit. This thing's bad, right? Pretty sure it's really bad. Yeah. Flip. Chaotic rarity and a Chaos Orb. Love it. Check the bow. Check the Vile Robe. Flip. Can probably just buy those, but let's check. Yep. Bonk, bonk. 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 Thanks, Ritual. Oh, Tier 1 Spirit, 425 Chaos. I got you. That's not too bad for hitting Tier 1. I'd be happy with it. Lots of stats. Who needs stats this season? They made stats irrelevant. Way to go, GGG. Okay, what's up with this helmet? Is this potentially any good? I don't think so. But it's kind of creeping into the worth a little bit territory, so I'll probably spam it and put it up.
What's new?
I'll go like 100 Exalt.
I'm sure someone will want that.
Min-maxing multiplayer game social repercussions. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'd be interested to see it. Okay, that's awesome, Curse. That's really cool. You're boldly pursuing that amulet because that's you know, it's a scary investment to need to recoup. Look at my little earnings here today. It's a good day, baby. I gotta swap those exalts out soon. Okay, that was a tower, so we're gonna need more tablets. Woohoo! Try and do as much towering as I can before it goes away. I'm gonna miss it. I've got grand projects. I don't think, you know, I might have my own 7% quant item tablets. I think I have a couple of them. There's one. Those are all the same. Artifacts, rarity, 4% rarity. Okay, so I do need to buy 2. Dude, Cursed, you're a crafting master, man. Okay. Do we have any idea what's going to happen when they switch over to the new tower system? What's going to happen to our present maps? Are they going to reset the atlas? That would be cool. That'd be awesome. How high does this go? It goes to 10. Dang, that's good. We'll go like 7. And we'll do Exalted Orb of Quiv. 2 annuls for an 8. There's 2 annuls for a 10, definitely. Yeah, they're getting rid of towers. I'm sure you heard, right? They're going to do it like right now. Because they're funny like that.
You definitely want that one.
Oh, look at that. And there's a ritual. Okay. Yeah, but what's going to happen to your present juice you have on the maps? Like, I'm putting this juice all over my atlas. What's going to happen to it? Gonna be gone.
What's new?
Yeah, I didn't think they mentioned anything about it. I mean, I'd be fine if they just scrub it, but I should probably finish my tiles I have if they are going to do that. Makes sense, right? Oh, yeah, Canyon.
The thrill of the hunt.
It's a fortress that I like a lot.
Proof of a prowess.
Yeah, all the, like, all the content icons. Yeah. Makes sense. Solid breach, solid breach. Any existing will remain until uncleared. Confirmed, Rex, or are you just guessing? That would make more sense, because they usually are pretty careful about not, like, deleting value from people who put stuff into stuff. Yeah. The new system will be fine. I still think having to travel around this atlas to get to the content you really want is very undesirable. And a lot of that just comes from knowing what's in PoE 1. Like, if this were the PoE 1 system, you could pick your favorite tile and your favorite mods and events and just run it over and over and over again. And then when you're ready to switch, you go ahead and switch. Or if, like, something new becomes meta, you can switch to that. And then everything is tradable. Like, the areas of the maps are tradable. And then, of course, all the effect you're putting into the map is tradable. And it's like a really healthy economy because it's 1 per. Like, they were saying tablets are going to be, like, reusable in multiple maps, which is fine, but economically speaking, like, it's way more interesting if the economy is driven by, like, one-off consumption. And then you have to find that stuff in the maps, but it'll still be a good change. I mean, it's a step in the right direction. Is it happening next week? I didn't realize it's happening that fast. That's crazy. That's totally nuts. Yeah, they are like scuffed scarabs, exactly. .3.1. No need to wait. That's pretty awesome. Whoa, Flame Tower, look out. Holy cow, this room is a mess. Okay, I believe you. I watched it like really quickly, and I was a bit distracted, so yeah, I believe you. Scuffed scarabs. You make it sound really bad when you say that. They are, though. That's such a weird system. Like, imagine a scarab that has like 10 uses.
A clean kill.
But yeah, so weird. All right, what do we got here? Amelioration. It's fine. Not mad about it. Little amulet. Little belt. Little robe. I gotta stop calling everything a little version of itself. Little exalt. Little bow. Little crossbow. Another little belt. Some little boots. All right. Oh, I didn't get a rare. Who didn't I get? Whoa, those little guys. Sweet. Yay for checkpoints. That would be fine with me. The mapping system in PoE 1 is like really, really good, and there's nothing about it that ever gets old. So I would be totally fine if they just implement that. The games are different enough, man. Let it be. Wow, that's cool. That's so cool of them. What a, like, flex thing to do. Like, yeah, you know we're changing the whole endgame in .4, but we're going to make an absolutely massive change right now just because. Enjoy. Log in and enjoy. 100 in a row and be content. Yeah, that's how it is in PoE 1. Like, you just slam, slam, slam. It's, like, so much fun.
What's new?
All right, next map is going to be this one, and I need to go pee really quick. I'll be right back. Bam, ba-dam, ba-dam, bam, bam. Okay. Let's see here. What am I working on? Go like that. Bing, bing. Cool. All right, what's a better stream layout? Is it this one where the game is full screen? There's no Doge. There's no like nice looking chat overlay. Or is it this one where it's like widescreen, pretty stuff, view count, we can stick a Doge in here. Which one's better, people? I decided to do this one to start the night. I wanted to see what it felt like. Because I know the game like takes up the whole screen when I'm in this mode, which is good. Big fan of the first one, so this one right here.
Brilliant.
I think when I watch a stream, I prefer the larger screen. Like this one here. Something about the other one feels so cozy, though.
Plants what spew poison.
First,
Just me
easily. Okay. Cool, cool. It's good feedback. Strong opinions are good feedback. Whoa. Dude, I just hit 55%. Let's go. I can't believe how long this takes. It's going to take like a year to get to 100. How do people do it? They must do like party play and infinite untainted paradise and terrible things like that. Heyo! Fourth div of the night, LFG. The raw dogs are dropping tonight. You'll love to see it.
A worthy foe.
That one's actually bad. You always turn off Gloom Shrine on this build, by the way, if anybody's playing this. To turn off a shrine, you control right-click it up on the tile. Up on the buff
My
tile.
mana's gone.
And yeah, you don't want Gloom Shrine. It makes you unable to shatter. And nothing is better than your shatter. Because it shatters on. Another shrine? Another Gloom Shrine. Wow. There is something in here making it so that I cannot activate this ritual. These little guys? Yep.
The hunt is on.
Whoa! Hey-oh. Oh, yeah, that's 4. Come on, Ritual. Stop being mean. You've been mean enough tonight. It's time for some goodies. Ritual says you can take your idea goodies and shove it up your keister. Still have a breach. There it is.
A clean kill.
Oh my god, am I spoiled tonight. 5th Divine. I think that's 5 and 5 maps. Come on. That never happens. I should stream all the time. Better drops when you're streaming. Is that a chance orb? God, I've had 2 of those too, and an annul. The additional pits map is just like OP. There's something about it that's like broken. I can't explain it. Inexplicable. It just is what it is, man. Oh. Tier 1 life, Tier 1 int. Tier 3 and Tier 3. Nah, no good. Thief's Torment. I really liked this ring in .1. It was a really cool ring. Rolled an overspawn on the life per hit and an overspawn on the mana per hit. Those are not the same.
What's new?
Those are not the same property, so that's kind of interesting.
Seems like a good deal.
Maybe there's some crazy out there who really needs that ring. I think it's the only source of like on hit gain. At least for mana, right?
All the best.
Pretty sure.
Hail.
Next. Wetlands. It's a swamp. Does anybody toggle their biomes when they jump around? I did in .1 because the modifier was a more monster modifier. Whoa. Empowering volatile plants. Was that a modifier? Why did it say that on him?
Good timing. The spirit is near.
Hello, Dalwyn.
Follow that west. Stay on it.
Guess we'll bring the spirit over here. If they fix wisps, I would appreciate that. They're going to be in the game forever.
Spirit, guide us.
Look at this. I can't get it to follow me consistently.
No time to tarry.
No time to tarry. What is tarry? What does that word mean? Exceptional stocking bracers, 26%.
Keep on him.
That's pretty cool. I suppose it's probably not worth anything. People just want the sockets, but it's cool. I assume that. I don't know it.
A worthy foe.
You know what else is great about Shatter? No ground effects. It's a hidden, completely OP component of shattering things. We do have time to tarry.
Die, beast.
Man, Headhunter's super OP too. There's so many times where I open my panel, like my defenses are like off the charts, and it's just because of Headhunter. Like right now I'm at 80 all res for some reason. It's got to be Headhunter.
I'm no mana.
Whoa. Whoa there. Whoa. Wait, is Omniphobia in this ritual? Was he? I'm so confused. What is real, man? Whoa, there he
Rather
is.
flaring. It's getting stronger.
Alright, let's get a spirit in him.
Nicely done.
Thank you, Delwyn. You're the man? I don't know.
A clean kill. Victory when Never in doubt.
Did I already do this? Nope. Bad. Just gonna buy it outright. Bad. Jeez, dude. Okay, those gloves are cool. Tier 1, Tier 2. That's cool, I guess. Terry is mess around. Very nice. Appreciate you, Rex. Did you pause the stream again, Rex? That was a while ago. All right, here we go. We got a res belt. This is just for practice. These reses are bad. But the idea is to go boom, boom. And take this Essence of Insanity and boom. And not hit the res. And then enchant it for double more res. That's what we're going for anyway. I need to buy more Insanities. I should probably go out and buy belts and do that. Like, that would be worth it.
I'll fill that in as soon as I can.
Alright, so these are good. Can't I give them rarity? Can't I guarantee a rarity roll on them? Yep. We will go ahead and do that for sure. These are 1 exalt for some reason. How does everybody find these? Also, what is the tier of those bases? Polished bracers are the highest. They're both stocking bracers. That's why they're not worth anything. Which are right here. Gotcha. Alright, so that's useless. Gone. This one's kind of interesting, though. 3 good mods. I don't think there's anything creative I can really do. I really want an attack modifier in the prefix. And yeah, this is tier 1, tier 2, tier 2. This is probably worth greater exalts. Homogenizing is expensive, right? That's coronation. Homogenizing exalt 95. Yeah, that's expensive, so probably not going to do that. But I can at least go with the double. So we'll do 2 modifiers. We'll get a prefix and a suffix. If they're good, we can abyss roll the last property. Pretty bad. 480 accuracy. Is that tier 1? That is tier 1. That's interesting. I think they're pretty much really bad. I could YOLO an Abyss mod and try and lop off that life leech, which is the worst thing about these. Let's check this out here. No results. They don't exist. Let's take the fizz off. 35 exalt. You were behind with no pausing? That is weird. Ooh, what did I lop off? Oh, I lopped off the evasion. Huh. I mean, I guess we'll go see what it rolls. I'm not going to use an echoes or anything. It's not worth it. I've sold a lot of gloves today, though. We got some cold damage. That gives it a second flat roll, but yeah, it's just pretty bad pair of gloves. Oh my god, freaky. She's awesome, right? All right. 2 flats, accuracy, rarity, Those are 1 exalt, add the chaos, and it's unsearchable. So
Yes?
I don't think they're worth anything just based on whether they're useful.
Is
But
that a good
we'll
price
throw them
for
up.
that hail?
Additional pits, best modifier. This is a classic PoE2 map
A
here.
worthy foe.
It's not like totally obvious which direction you should go, but 4 of the options are dead ends. Like really short dead ends. Man, I drank like half a Dr. Pepper, and it was delicious, of course. But the sugar is hitting me so hard now. I don't know what to drink for energy at night. Cold brew is like too strong lately. What do people drink at night to get energy?
The thrill of the hunt.
Boom. Oh yeah, speed shrine, baby. Tier 5 warlock leggings. Armor boots. Do you even get excited? 30 MS, 30 strength, 100 life. I suppose if you're an armor guy, those are exciting properties.
Need mana.
Goodbye, Kosi. Cozy Kosi.
That were almost a challenge. No mana.
All right, 4 more ritual. Let's see what we got. It looks like nothing, nothing, and more nothing. Yep, it is indeed. Just take those because it's good to bring something home.
I will do what I must.
Lure the Caged God. Cool. I love that belt.
My mana's gone.
Sweet Curse. I'll check it here after this map if I can remember. Excited to see it. Feels good, man. It's a very, it's a risky craft, right? I mean, especially with the +3 proj. Can take like so long to hit that, I would think.
That were almost a challenge.
Probably is. I wouldn't be surprised. I don't exactly remember the tiers of my rolls. Check here. And I think I paid like around 50 for mine, so. Okay, this additional pits is lying again. Just depending on the map, it might just lie. That is not 2 additional pits. Oh my god, it's in the boss room.
Hold on.
Oh my god, you're kidding me. I have never seen that. The Abyss Pits being in the boss room. That's crazy. Lots of charm effects there with life. No good though. Also no good. Also no good. These are going to be quick slammed because they're armor. No good. Sweet. Bring everything else down. Oh, that's cool. That seems like a solid method. Do you use Omen of Recombination when you recombinate? It seems like almost a good focus. Potentially. Yeah, okay. That sounds like a really fun craft. What's the other mod you're looking for on the recombination?
Have an order? Someone is bound to buy that.
Right? I would think so. It's a lot of attributes with recoups. That's like an okay defensive amulet.
I'll do what I can to sell it for you.
I doubt it will sell, but like, I still look at things through the .2 lens where like all items were kind of good still. Tier 13 mana roll gives you a 50% chance. Interesting. Okay. All right, let's see this thing. Let's see this monster. Dang, dude. That 39 bonus is so tasty. All right, compared to mine. Let me move that. Spirit same, proj same. Your crit bonus is obviously way better. Your armor roll is better. And your defenses roll. Actually, I don't think you've qualityed this yet, so yours is definitely better. Also, mine is sanctified, so I can't change my anoint. Heck yes. Good craft, dude. That's solid. Quite solid. Okay.
What's new?
What's new with you? Rugosa, 46% quant. This will be our first, like, actually juiced quant map of the night. They all feel like it, but this one's really got it going on. Let's see what we rolled. 219 rarity, 76 quant. It's not an overspawn on the quant, but it's solid. Frickin' quant lords. I feel like the Wisp should wake up and just take off. Look at this one going. This one got up and it was just taking off. I feel like that's what they should do.
That was almost a challenge.
And like, if you want to follow them, you can, but they'll touch monsters while they're cruising like that. That would be so good. It's a really busted expedition for me. There we go. Boom! Fireworks.
No mana. Me mana's gone.
Mimana's gone. She's more like Irish, right? She's not Aussie. Am I crazy? I mean, she's not Irish. She's Egret, but it's not Aussie.
Spirit guide you home.
It says 175D. Dude, it's a dreamy amulet. When you put those catalysts on it, it's going to look even dreamier. I don't know the market. I can't tell you whether it's worth that much or not, but I'm sure you're probably better at pricing those than I am, so you'll figure out their prices right.
And that's that.
Dude, 57 is gnarly. That's awesome.
mana.
Congratulations. It's a hell of an amulet. Look at all these pits. You add a few additional pits, game gives you many additional pits. What boss is this? Little spinner boss, or is it Water Girl?
Have you come to join?
It's Water Girl.
My beloved.
You will join them.
She's scary. Also, don't really know her mechanics, so kind of freaky. Something she had was doing damage. So scary when you're trying not to die like this. Huh. There we go. Dude, that's awesome. That's a heck of a journey. You learn so much doing something like that. I did that in PoE 1 in the most recent season with a KB Trickster. You learn so much, and then you learn things you realize like nobody who's actively playing knows. You're like, well, I could just sit here and do this and like print money. Anytime you need money, you can just go print that thing you learned. Like in 1, I learned how to craft like the most ridiculously niche simplex amulet. It was like super powerful and a really hard craft, but like when you got it down, you got it down. And yeah, anytime I needed money, I just printed those. That's tier 1 cast speed. Almost good. Another tier 1 cast speed. Bad. Yeah, the quiver, I actually wouldn't mind a better quiver. If you get that one solved, let me know. That'll be expensive, I'm sure. You know, this quiver, I've thought about divining it. The rolls are mid. The implicit is low. But I've also been like, dude, I should just make a new one. Because I've got tier 3 damage with bows there. That's pretty gross. And then, yeah, the fire damage being the flat is also kind of gross. Like, if that's cold or lightning, is so much better.
What's new?
I'll be curious to hear what you find on that craft. You've got a really good mind for crafting. It seems like you just like go to the drawing board, you just like look at it and you're like, okay, here's how we do that, here's how we do that. That's really cool.
Proof of my prowess.
Another waystone sold. A penny saved is a penny earned. Oh. Number 6. Let's go. Man, Breach has just been like the divine incubator tonight. I think it's the third one from Breach alone. Does the quiver craft start with a recombination step again? That would be crazy. Boom.
The hunt is on.
Fracturing T1 flat, so probably. Man, is that really the fracture? The flat? How do you figure that? Is it like item level of rolls? That's fascinating. Essence of the Abyss. Let's go.
Clean kill.
Woohoo. Oh boy, this is about to get messy as all get out. No blocker for it, okay. Interesting. Oh my god, this build. When the map's really offering up its best, it's when this build shines the most. Just like a friggin' slot machine over here.
I've no mana.
That's it. I got to go back and loot. This is just too cool to just keep running these. Whoa.
My mana's gone. A worthy foe.
Sweet. That was awesome. Whittling and desecrating for the project skills at the end. Oh, God.
Time to reap the reward.
Oh, that is going to be so... Well, I mean, it could happen on the first try, but it's probably going to be so painful. Is there ever a world where you just like try and recombinate 2 of the tier 1s? Without that omen, you would never do that. And potentially you never do it anyway. I don't know.
You're mine.
Right. 3% and then 5%. Yeah, I guess that's... Yeah, you probably run out of bases for something like that really, really fast. I don't know. 33 splinters. Like, do splinters matter? I don't even know. Valaco's Vice. Those are cool. There's a tier 1 ES ceremonial robe. Is that ever good? Probably not. But a man can dream. I wish chaotic quantity was what it sounded like it is. What do I have? 1300 tribute? Let's go like that and then defer. Cool. End of map. It says I still have Abyss left. There must be more pits like way out there or something. Interesting. What's up, JR? 600 hours PoE2. I've never touched a recombination or expedition crafting. Well, that's good. You're saving it for later. More stuff to learn in a future season. It'll still be here. And then when you finally learn, you can bring that knowledge to your PoE1 life. I got a depths at the end. That's cool. Maybe 67%. That's cool. That's solid, actually. In PoE1, there's kind of this just like YOLO recombination mechanic on the recombinator. You just put 2 items in and you don't select properties. And you have a 100% success rate, but you have no idea like which of the properties it's going to keep from each item. So it's like totally random. But it's considered pretty OP. Because you can just drop like ground loot that has tier 1s into that recombinator and see if they combine. Eventually they will, right? Eventually the ones you want will. And then it just kind of like solves prefixes or suffixes in one button for you. It's pretty ridiculous. Wait, what the? Whoa. I've never seen that guy do that. That was awesome. Tier 2 spirit, tier 1 hybrid with int and poison duration. Ew. Oh, come on. Attribute requirements, dude. Just forget about it. There's a life on kill max energy shield. Crit chance. Wow. Yeah. Boom, boom. There's a jewel for you. Just out of nowhere. Let me actually put it in my 3-div one.
I'm sure someone will want that.
Tier 1 charges. Tier 1 recovery rate. Both bad still. I don't think I'm going to do anything fancy with this one. I'm just going to do some chaos and see if I can fix the suffix stuff going on down there. I didn't do it. Oh, yeah, bricked. Nice try.
Have an order? I'll do you proud.
Thank you. Three tabs full of craft items that I never touch. Painful. I mean, you can get to them eventually. Fracture the T1 flat. Chaos spam 4. T1 damage with bows. So you're going to fracture and go down to 2 mods. That's what that means, right? Desecrate for attack speed suffix, which gives crit chance and crit damage. Oh, crap. I didn't mean to go down there. Attack speed. I don't have attack speed on here. Are you talking about proj speed? Wait, let me see what you're trying to do here. Come on, Craft to Exile. I got a thing to figure out, man. There we go. All right. Offhands. Quivers. Type is visceral. So you're going to fracture the tier 1 flat. We'll say it's cold because cold is Bay. And then you're going to chaos spam for the tier 1 damage with bows. All right. And then the crit chance and the crit damage are both attack and critical modifiers. And you're going to roll attack. I see, because the attack speed is an attack modifier. So once you get that on, you can go perfect exalt with homogenizing and suffix. Is that the play? And then omen of light it off. I see. That's awesome. Okay, cool. It's making some sense to me. Okay, so then these we'll roll tier 1 or tier 2. Get that off. This is a fracture. Ooh. What happens next? You gonna go to the proj speed? Yeah. Leave attack speed on and go for the proj speed, right? It's not guaranteed at all, but because you could hit any of the attack modifiers still, right? The attack and damage modifiers. But that'd be pretty cool if you got it. Bow attack is high item level. I see the 81. Omen and Null to pull it off. Yeah, I got you. Okay. Yep. And then you're just gonna like abyss for the. Wait, can you abyss at the end for the proj skills? Just Omen of Light and Ancient. I think that's what you were saying you were going to do. Yeah, I see. Okay, that's cool. It seems like it's going to be pretty expensive, but it's really cool. Now, could you potentially... Yeah, I get it. Okay. The flat is... You're calling them blockers. The flat is a blocker. I get you. Cool, man. That's really interesting. And yeah, K4 says you can emulate this on Craft of Exile to test it out. And that is obviously a wise idea if you're getting started with like a big project like that. And you're not totally sure how it's going to go. I have a feeling Curse might be totally sure. Oh yeah, it's fractured. Okay, it's stuck. Yep. That's why you fracture it. I always forget about the ability to desecrate a mod, homogenize, and then just straight up remove that mod. I keep forgetting about that when I'm looking at theory crafting, so to speak. Whoa! Whoa, Kosis! Stay, buddy. Jeez, what a hot opening here in this map. That sounds bad. 500D sounds really bad.
Come on then. What you hiding?
All right, my last heavy belt that I hit with a chance shard rolled a headhunter, so let's just do that again. Bing, that's how it's supposed to go.
No mana. You're mine.
Yeah, I would be full on settle shop with crafts like that, like hitting like a tier 4 at the end and be like, well, that's it. Whoa. Gosh, this headhunter blink is really sharp. Is really snappy in this map. Sinister. 4-dot crit chance. I think it was tier 2 though. Yeah, probably still just dump it. Check these other mods. Tier 1 lightning.
Clean kill.
Might be worth a few chaos orbs just to see if you get lucky. Oh. That's exciting though. It's really exciting to be targeting perfect crafts just for usage, just to use it. Your Amazon will be totally insane with those items. Yeah, this is probably a drop. I don't know. 15 base crit with tier 1 LE rolls could be good. Whoa! It's like a weirdly beefy rare.
Bloody fossil.
Oh. Thing's still alive? Okay, it died. Dang, dude. Hanging in there. Got a dapse. Woohoo.
A clean kill.
Ba-da-da-dip. 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 Hey, what am I missing here? There's some rare, like some obscure rare down here I missed.
Mimana's gone.
I'll be excited to see, Curse, when you get everything up and running and you're in combat, how high you can get the tooltip up. I bet you can get up in the 2 mil with those perfect items. That'll be salivate worthy. Okay, these have been so bad. I didn't even really care about that thing that I have held down. There's a fire cold. I'm going to take that. Okay. To the depths, baby. It's time for my Omen of Light. 58% XP. I got another percent. Let's go. I do spot check some here or there. I have like the visual appearance of the bases somewhat understood. And then I always run
Proof of a prowess.
irradiated 15s, so the item level, you know, can be good. So it's worth the quick glance on some of them. I'll be excited when they add, like, if you could drop a regex in there, that would be amazing. They need to make it so you can drop, like, the world's biggest regex in there. Just, like, know exactly.
I've no mana.
Boots and gloves would be the main thing, yeah. Now, boots is a little interesting because I don't think the ritual can roll you item level 82 unless you're in an 81 zone, which would be pretty crazy. That'd be a 16 irradiated. Pretty rare anyway.
No mana.
And yeah, I think you need the 82 for the move speed to be 35. But it doesn't have to be 35 to be valuable.
Defines us all.
I love how he says that. He is awesome. Yeah, Ritual for early league's awesome. And it's really fun, too, at that stage of the game. Whispers. Ooh, hello. Double slam, bad. Life on kill with ES. Oop. Minions. Okay. What's up here? It's okay. It needs to have some of the suffix stuff chaosed off randomly, so I just YOLO for that. I hit it a few times, but it bricked. It's fine. Let me dump all these in. Yo, what's up, Akamare? How are you tonight, dude? Good evening, or whatever time of day it is for you. I hope it's good. Look at this thing. 4 tier 1s and a tier 2 on this random ground loot. Now, I don't think the cast speed and the life regen have any good role in this ring. But it's cool, and I'm going to go ahead and give it a desecration and see if I can't hit a 4th really good mod. 5 a.m.? Dang, K4, that's awesome. Bricked ring on my lunch break. Bummer. Okay, that is not the dream. There we go. Ooh, a rarity. Is it triple flat or rarity? Yeah, you could whittle, but at that point you're spending like so much. Just instantly on a whittle. You're spending more than probably this can be worth. If it was the only bad property. Ooh, excuse me. But even int isn't very good on this ring. Now, rarity's so good, right, PBT? I think it's rarity. I'm happy with it. And then what's up with this belt? Gotta max out this belt. And then it only has 2 charm slots, but I'll hit it with a Scary Jerry essence anyway. Wait, where's my essences? Okay, they're going to be in here. Yep. There we go. Arrgh, it keeps happening. I keep missing that one. All right, as is, what are we looking at here? 2 really good flats, a rarity, some fire res, some attributes. Queries too complex. Wait, I thought I did log in a couple of times. Dang it. I will try again. Official, Chrome, continue, log in. Have I run any juiced up tier 16s? Yeah, I have. Quite a few, actually. It's the best way to get, like, really good bases. And outside of that, I don't think there's, like, too much more of a reason to run them as 16s rather than 15s. There we go. I love this tool, man. What am I missing here? Fizz, Ellie. I think that's it. So do I need to chaos this because it's not good enough? How sad. That's how good items are this league. Boo! Totally bricked. Ah! Ooh. That one might be worth whittling, Akimare. It could
Yes?
be. Yeah, that was big bricks, dude. Big, big bricks. No thank you. No more of that, please. Have mercy on me, game. I've been good to you. You be good to me now. Backwash. I really don't like the backwash tab in general. I don't remember what Confluence is. Maybe I run this overrun map for fun. It's a cleansed with 35 quant XP gain. Yeah, that looks fun. Let's run that one. But what tile do I want for an overrun? What am I selling these for? 1 and all, I think.
Someone is bound to buy that.
I'll see if it sells for 1 and all. I gotta like be a huge nerd here and pull up my own spreadsheet. Oh, I have 5 favorites on my guide. Thank you, everyone. I love the favorites. So you could go with always rewards, but you lose rarity. You go with additional pits, and your abyss is even bigger, and you get 25 rarity. That's pretty good. And then marked for death is nuts, but you probably die. And this is super nuts, but you also probably die. So I think I'm going to go additional pits.
Can I help?
And take the highest rarity one I have. I saw 132 up there. A couple of 130s. Looks like 132 is it. So now let's get highest rare monster with it. There's 45. Monsters have resist. That's actually good because we have Rakiata. Okay, this is it. This is the map, baby. And it's Steaming Springs. I like Steaming Springs. Oh, you can't run an additional pits on an overrun. It's telling me. I didn't know that.
What's new?
Did everybody know that and I'm just
I'll
bad?
do what I can to sell it for you.
All right, so we'll run rewards then. Max rarity. I had no idea about the block on that interaction. $112. Monster resists. Okay. Oh, an overrun on an overrun. I doubt it if you can't run that on it. It's ridiculous. Yeah, I want to see it, Akimara. It'd be cool to see. I know. As soon as you go down the route of whittling, like you need to be willing to lose so that you can gain. And I'm just never in that position. All right, so we should see a lot of coffers, 100% rewards on like probably a 20 pit map. Here's first one. Heyo!
I'm not saying no to that.
7th Divine tonight. Let's freaking go, dude. I can show you afterwards, long armed. There's like an edit button. That coffer dropped nothing.
My mana's gone.
I'm a true hideout warrior because I'm obsessed with curating my hideout. That makes me even truer.
Bring it on.
Another coffer. Let's go. Another coffer. Yeah, it's definitely printing tonight. But I mean, divs are good, but like they have currency now that's just like, you know, worth 3 or 4 divs. So it's not necessarily the only metric for a good night. Like one Omen of Light is worth like 4 divs now. So in previous seasons, it was like div was the only metric. Now we have some other things to like measure the map against.
A clean kill.
Heyo. So Orb of Chance, I think, is more rare than div, right? So that's a really cool thing to see. Before the season's over, I would like to drop a lock. That would be really cool. Always hunting the mirror, but the lock, I'd be satisfied with a lock. I could sleep easy at night.
Local, come here.
We have ailment threshold in that expedition. That's bad. Ooh, I like those big guys. Well, there we go. Nice. And quant. I have to go like right here.
Light him up.
Oh god, holy lag.
Need mana.
That was crazy. I'm obsessed with artifacts. I have to take the time to grab them. It's incumbent upon me and my obsession to do that. Okay, now I need to backtrack. I got a little distracted there. Yeah, that sounds interesting. I've never really looked into essence farming. They made it so YOLO, where you really need to find the like high tier ones that I never really got into it. I don't know how good the mid tier ones can be, like the perfects and the magic to rare ones. Sold for 20 divs. Oh my god, what a story. That's crazy. I mean, well, early on, nobody knew how rare they were going to be. So, you know, you don't necessarily know whether that's a good or bad idea. And 20 divs early, that's a heck of a haul. That can set you up for lots more printing.
The hunt is on.
But yeah, it's turned out that a lock is like, what is it, like a quarter of a mirror? Like, they are so freaking rare. Hey, that pit didn't have a reward. Rude. Alright, that'll do it, man. 1 div, 1 chancer, basically, is what that brought in. $41 rarity on that. Tier 2. Bad, unfortunately. Bad. Bad. I love this song, man.
Have an order?
That's it,
All
I
the
think.
best.
Yeah, this guy. 2 tier 2 rarity rolls, but it's on an unset, which is pretty bad, so not much to do there. 36 cold. Max mana. Dude. I'm trying to do the slam jam. Do people ever like uber mana stack
What's new?
on an attack build? What do people do out there?
Seems like a good deal.
Probably nothing. All right, it's time to bring in the haul from the day. Woo! 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 72 divines. It's not really that much exalt,
Have an order?
but I always do this to end every day. Take your exalt and swap it for chaos
I'll post it right away.
and never look back. All that you can. You won't be sad you did it. There we go. Perfect. And if you didn't know why, that's very important to do. I can show you market trends. So the div to exalt, 32% over, I don't know what that time period is. The div to chaos, 72%. That's good, man. There's another tool. Show you all. Oh, look at all the people in the Abyss tier list. Let's go. Hey, if you're in my guide, give it a favorite. Give it a like. Okay, where was it going here? Oh, yeah, I was going to show you PoE2 Scout. So this is basically like the stock market of currency. And it's pretty interesting. So this is the valued trade of exalts. How do I stretch out the time period here? Value traded. This doesn't have the like the trend. Oh, metric. There we go. Price. So look at that. We started at, what is that number there? 0.007 of a divine. Now we're down to 0.003. I wish there was another way to like that stock value. That's so cool. Here we go. This is better. All right, so what day was that? On the 11th. So 14 days ago, it was 114 to 1. And now it's 182 to 1. We're almost at a 3x. It'll probably go to like 900 to 1, I would think. And then if we do the same for Chaos Orbs, price Divine Orb. So you can see Chaos Orbs, they got as valueless as 43 Chaos per Divine. And look at their value just increasing. And now they're at 27 per Divine. That's pretty crazy. So yeah, I always swap to Chaos at the end of the day. It's pretty good. Yeah, the economy stuff is so cool, right? It is awesome. All right, everyone. I'm fairly exhausted. I'm going to head to bed and get some rest. Be nice and rested up for work tomorrow. Yeah, exactly, JR. Exactly. But thank you all for watching. I appreciate you. If you're new here, feel free to check out my guides and come on by the Discord if you're not a part of our Discord, and come join the discussion. Those of you who are chatting and interacting, you give me the energy to do these streams, and I appreciate you. If you got any questions on builds, come on in and drop your POBs, and we'll get things figured out. Thanks again, everyone on Twitch and YouTube. Have a great night, y'all.